India, a Vishwaguru, and India, a research hub. Let's implement our education world with Empirical Research Learning System. Countries develop not because of their resources, but their continuous efforts towards innovations in different fields, resulting to growth in their industries, and these innovations comes from empirical research learning. Since the ancient times, India was the epicenter for knowledge. Thus, we were perceived as a Vishwaguru. India, being one of the largest potential human capital across the globe, can be a superior country. Yet the Western countries have developed beyond the reach of India. India is 50 years behind in terms of research, innovation, and technology, as we simply followed the British-made brown man education policy, which produces clerks even out of scholars. And superior countries took advantage of this and hired our talent. The potential which India carries is beyond imagination, but our best talents are absorbed by the developed countries with better remuneration. Top foreign organizations like Google, Microsoft, Apple, Oracle, etc. have their senior management who are Indians. Our founders' foresighted vision is to create and retain our future research scholars in India, and India then shall be known as a research hub. This is possible if every institution of India carries a status of Institute of Eminence. Since 1862, USA is enjoying a watershed movement as they introduced Morrill Act and empirical research in their general education system adopted from Germany. Other superior countries followed this act. It works on the principle of academy and research integrating within the same premises. India had an opportunity to be energy independent years ago because of our renowned researcher Dr. Homi Bhabha, who had introduced nuclear research program and invented his first nuclear swimming pool reactor. During the British rule, to suppress our country's growth, research learning was deliberately not implemented in our education system. Unfortunately, India still follows the same pattern. Today, research is carried out only in the specific research institutions, and the academic teaching is left for the education institutions. As a result, our gross enrollment ratio has gone down to 26% compared to developed countries which are above 60%. Our GDP should offer 6% rather than just 0.6% compared to the GDP of superior countries. Technically, our education institutions are not able to reach the goal of creating an IOE, and this leads to lowering down our ABC score, further to which affects the NAAC grading, which is deteriorating because of lower research-supported activities. This technically leads to low air quality. As a result, the companies or industries are left with less options on choice of scholars. India's first step towards growth is to adopt Morrill Act and implement ERLS in our education system. In the process, we shall create an energy-independent country. Let us explain. Industries hire talents from institutions, and an institution is graded on the basis of their NAAC and air quality assessment. This quality of every institution is deteriorating as our education system yet believes in teaching the rote style rather than critical style of learning. The NAAC score is based on research learning. If we implement ERLS in our education institutions, automatically the grading would increase, resulting to more placement opportunities in industries. This would improve our air index and we attain the position of a developed country. Academia, industry and research all goes hand in hand, as every industry needs a research department implementation to increase their revenues. So better air index can have more successful government programs such as Atmanirbhar Bharat, Skill India, Make in India, etc. Our country's dream of Make in India shall be a success, as we would be creators rather than assemblers. Make in India then shall generate high revenues for our country. Research karega, tabhi badhega India. The foundation of every youth's talent is based on research. So research scholar as a career should be every youth's prime vision, just like being a doctor or an engineer. It's a booming career with a scope of tremendous growth and better remunerations. Organizations appoint CEOs, CFOs, CTOs, and now it strongly requires CSOs. Our founder, Mr. Deepak's prime vision of implementing ERLS has propelled him to attain success in creating numerous research scholars in his 20 years of teaching career. After successfully attaining his goal in creating more than 1,000 graduate research fellows from GAT-B, IIT JAM and around 1,500 and more JRFs studying across the globe and creating numerous IITians and doctors. Many of his students are studying in IISc, Princeton, Oxford, Curie, Michigan, Cambridge, Max Planck, etc. Some are CSOs, directors at research in these world-class institutes, and few are in the team of Nobel laureates as well. Our founder's foresighted vision now is to create India's first empirical research-based learning system. His goal is to simply create Nobel laureates out of all the potential students. Our founder, with a strong team of research teachers, are capable to create a roadmap to Research India. We at A to Z Mentors foresee ERLS implementation in all institutions across India. The government needs to channelize, introduce and implement ERLS. Research करेगा तभी बढ़ेगा India.